Chapter 1. Being honest. Is it important? What does being transparent really mean? Does it mean telling the whole world about all that you do or don't do? Does it mean being honest at all times, even when it hurts to hear the truth? Does it mean having no secrets to keep or share with someone? We believe it means trying our best not to lie about or hide information and actions that prevent the forming of a healthy relationship. We are already living in a world where nothing holds more importance than honest relationships. But even when living under the same roof, we still struggle with winning someone's trust. Ask yourself this: as a parent, do you trust that your child can do no wrong? Maybe you like to think so, but can you be certain about all their actions and behaviors behind closed doors, or when you aren't with them? Can you vouch for them being honest with you 100% of the time? Can you say the same for yourself? Are you being honest when you make up lies to skip brunch with your friends or lie to your wife about getting drinks with your office colleagues? There is nothing to be ashamed of, as it is in our nature to lie. But that certainly doesn't mean you allow yourself or your kids to get away with it. As humans, we are afraid of being mistreated, misjudged, or rejected. So we trick ourselves into lying and getting away with things. We wear a mask to please everyone. We hide who we really are. So do our kids. But what if we were to tell you that being transparent was the way out of all of this? Being transparent allows us to stay stress-free. When you are open with someone, there is little worry in your mind. When you have clear intentions about something and are willing to expose yourself and your feelings, you allow others to see the real you. There are less unpleasant surprises when we are honest, and things go well for everyone. When you are transparent, you can't be manipulated. Your intentions become straightforward, and there is little secrecy involved. Despite these benefits, you will be shocked to know that we, including the kids, lie on average 1 to 6 times per day. And if we are having a conversation of approximately 10 minutes, we are sure to lie at least 2 times during it. Feldman, 2002. But do we really need to deceive or tell half-truths as often as we do? According to a research study from the University of Chicago, people are much better at handling the truth than we think or credit them for. Levine and Cohen, 2018. Initially, they may act surprised or even hurt. But it is less hurt that is experienced when they find out the truth later. We do the same with our kids. To keep them safe or out of harm's way, we lie to them instead of having open conversations. We assume they won't take the truth well or be bad at taking critical feedback. But that isn't always the truth. In the research, the authors asked respondents to be completely honest with a close relation and monitored their reactions. Keep in mind, the conversations were anything but comfortable and involved several sensitive and personal questions. Many questions resulted in negative feedback, but the findings revealed that the receiver seemed okay with the truth. Keeping this in mind, it is safe to suggest that speaking the truth and not hiding or manipulating, it is the best policy. Honesty and well-being. Presented at the American Psychological Association's 120th Annual Convention, this brief study led by Anita E. Kelly, a psychology professor at the University of Notre Dame, suggested that, on average, Americans tell approximately 11 lies per week. Kelly, 2012. She, along with her fellow researchers, wanted to study if telling fewer lies resulted in improved health or not. The study consisted of about 110 people, 34% adults and 66% college students. Their ages ranged from 18 to 71. The participants were divided into 2 groups. One of them was asked to make an effort to stop lying for the next 10 weeks, while the others weren't. Each week, both groups were called in for a polygraph test to determine how many lies they told during the week. Some tests related to their health and well-being were also conducted. Participants in the no-lie group reported that what caused them to stop lying over the weeks was the avoidance of fake excuses and exaggerations. They told the researchers that whenever they felt like lying as a response to some questions asked by someone, they resorted to asking a different question in return. After studying their test results and comparing them with the results of the second group, researchers were able to notice a significant change in their health comparisons. The first group seemed to have improved their health throughout the 10 weeks experiment. This was evident by looking at their stress levels, which showed a major decline. They also reported fewer headaches and sore throats. This study provides enough evidence to believe that being truthful, honest, and transparent is what helps keep our health in check. It prevents us from feeling stressed, anxious, or nervous, responses that are triggered when we tell a lie. Honesty reduces stress. In the magazine Shape, Dr. Arthur Markman reports that every time we tell a lie, our nervous system releases the stress hormone cortisol into our brain, HIDE and D. Cortisol sets in motion our immune system, which starts fighting against this imbalance in the brain. The more lies we tell to keep up with the first one, the more cortisol is released. Anxiety takes over and we become stressed. If left untreated, this can lead to other medical and emotional issues like irritation and anger. Since we don't want to get caught, we keep adding on to the first lie to save ourselves from embarrassment, without realizing the harmful effects lying has on our brain, body, and mood. Those who often find themselves lying to get away with something or cover up for a mistake also report anxiety in the form of a worn-out immune system, headaches, heart palpitations, insomnia, and dizziness. It is easy enough to recognize the reasons behind why many middle-aged people face heart-related issues today. The added pressure of work, increasing competition, and high expectation that compels one to lie. But our kids don't need that, and we can prevent this from becoming their future reality by teaching them the right values and ethics, which includes being transparent, honesty, and future success. It doesn't matter if our kids have just started to walk or asked for a car as their graduation present. We want them to have the best of everything. We want them to be better than who we were as kids and do better than we ever did. We want them to succeed, follow their passions, and live life as freely as they can. What if we told you that all of this is possible if you just teach them good values and high morals? Being honest and transparent cuts through the red tape. It minimizes frustrations and distractions, and it eliminates indecisiveness. When we are honest with ourselves and others, we move faster towards our goals because our intent and conscience are clear. We live the way we feel. There is little to no disguise when it comes to speaking about our plans and working towards them. We don't expect our children to know what they really want from the minute they step into this world, but clarity will help them make the right decisions beneficial to them. Honest actions and speech gain the attention of others, and that goes for professionals too. No manager or employer would want to hire a dishonest employee that hides behind lies to conceal their mistakes. They also wouldn't want to hire someone who has a bad reputation. Everyone, including employers, want to be influenced by someone that holds honesty and transparency important. It is no secret that good ethics and moral conduct are the fundamental components of professional success. Being honest is more than just following all the rules and regulations. It is about having values and principles that make you an example for others. Think about this. If you raise a child who is dishonest and lacks integrity, no one would like to be their friend. When they eventually step into the professional field, none of their colleagues will trust them. No one will appreciate an employee that lies, claims credit for the work of others, steals office supplies, and makes up a lie to prove themselves innocent after getting caught. Right now, these may not seem like big things to you, but let us remind you that these seemingly insignificant things add up over time and can ruin a reputation. This is why you have to start today. Not only will being honest and transparent save your little one embarrassment and shame, but it will also improve their long-term prospects and well-being.